This is the story of 3 boring buildings. A Days Inn, a Red Roof Inn, and an apartment complex spread out across Asheville, North Carolina. The journey to how they're connected and why they matter starts
Get the window fixed.
with Zach.
The bonsai trees.
Oh yeah, did you get those figured out?
Yes, I did.
He's talking about the plants he grows at his window.
Makes me relax.
The hands in the dirt.
He's talking with his case manager. Zach was homeless.
People don't realize, it can change just as quickly as putting your shoes on.
Zach says a car wreck left him disabled. His disability check is his only income. He was staying on the streets until he discovered a nonprofit called Homeward Bound. They placed Zach in this boring building.
We need to get you bigger pods.
He pays rent. He's on a productive path, much like the other 18 residents at the Woodfin Apartments who otherwise wouldn't have a home.
What difference does it make to you to have this place now?
Life and death. Literally. It means everything.
For several years, this was the only housing of its kind in the Asheville area, until a year that kept everybody at home except for those without one. When COVID struck, shelters became potential super spreaders. Services for those in need went virtual. In Asheville and elsewhere, space became essential.
We wanted folks to quarantine.
Jenny Moffitt is a housing director for Homeward Bound.
Well, if you don't have a home and you don't have anywhere to go, it's not possible to do that.
They found this boring building. Homeward Bound and the city of Asheville used the local Red Roof Inn to house 166 individuals. Cities nationwide, from Jackson, Michigan to Waco, Texas, turned unused hotel space into refuge.
I think it became more clear through COVID just how important housing is, and housing being healthcare. There's just a whole slew of things that we're able to help folks with once they get into housing and have some stability.
So the home is the first step.
Home is key.
A lesson learned
Yeah, I was worried about the end of winter.
from success stories like Zach.
Is about rebuilding the backbone of this country.
When Congress passed the American Rescue Plan this past March, and cities and counties received millions to help those who are homeless, the next step became clear. A new, boring building.
It's a really big deal.
Homeward Bound has bought a hotel. They've raised millions, including from the city and county, to convert a Days Inn into permanent housing.
That doesn't happen without the pandemic.
Not for us. It's encouraging that I see homelessness becoming a priority at a much larger level.
They'll start renovations this winter. They hope to welcome their first guests next winter. It's another boring building, but sometimes
You don't like the way the sun hits you.
a look a little closer
I still remember when they were just little boxes.
shows the difference one building can create.
They stick out to the concrete, don't they?
In the middle of a concrete jungle, there's sunflowers randomly floating off a building.
In Asheville, North Carolina,
It's pretty awesome.
I'm Matt Pearl.